This video follows a walking route through Bangkok's Chinatown, starting in the working class Talaat Noi district and ending at Pak Klong Talat flower market. A link to an interactive map is in the description. Click on the markers along the route for more details. The walk begins at the Marine Department River Taxi Pier, where you may want to take advantage of the viewing platform near the jetty. From there, head inland to the road running through Talaat Noi, which translates to Little Market in English. Take a quick detour by turning right. Where the road widens, you'll find the gates of Siam Commercial Bank, the oldest operational bank branch in Thailand, with an interior that harkens back to a previous era. Approach along the driveway to the right of the building, then head up the steps for a quick peek inside. Just beyond the bank, the Holy Rosary Church opens briefly at 7 p.m. each evening for those interested in communal prayer. Originally built by Portuguese settlers who fled Ayutthaya after the Thai army's defeat by the Burmese in 1767, the current structure with its European architecture was completed in 1897. After the detour, return past the pier entrance and take the first left onto Troc San Chao Rong Kuak Road, where the walls are adorned with varying standards of graffiti, much of it created by students from locally based educational institutions. At the end of the road near the river, visit Rong Kuak Shrine, which is connected to the Marine Department Pier by a short riverside path. Continue along the road as it turns parallel to the river, jinking slightly as it leads to Heng Tai Mansion, a traditional Chinese house dating back to the late 18th century with a welcoming atmosphere. Visitors are free to explore, provided they purchase a drink from the café. Interestingly, the mansion also houses a diving school and its courtyard has been transformed into a training pool. At the end of the road, turn left, then take the first right past Riverview Guesthouse, which features a top-floor restaurant with, as the name suggests, stunning river views. The route curves alongside the wall of Chao Sieng Kong, a large, well-maintained riverside shrine that doubles as a much-needed car park, except during religious festivals. Exit the shrine and head past Sieng Kong, a popular restaurant with riverside seating, an air-conditioned area that's especially welcome on hot days, and a small museum. To leave Talaat Noi, turn left at the end of the road, then right, passing numerous small businesses that trade in used vehicle parts. When you reach the main road, turn left again, then take a sharp right opposite the first entrance of Wat Mangkon Kamalawat onto Traimit Road. Follow it towards the clearly visible Chinatown Gate, which was built in 1999 to commemorate the 72nd birthday of King Rama IX. The square golden spire beyond it belongs to Wat Traimit. There's an entrance gate just to the left of it, close to where Yaowarat and Chakrawat, two of Chinatown's major roads, almost converge. The temple was relatively insignificant until it was restored in 1955. During the restoration, workers accidentally dropped one of the Buddha images, cracking its stucco outer casing and revealing the golden Buddha within. Since then, the fortunes of Wat Traimit, also known as the Temple of the Golden Buddha, have improved dramatically. Back across Chakrawat and Yaowarat Roads, you'll find the Kuan Shrine in the grounds of a hospital. It houses a 12th century teakwood carving of Kuan, the goddess of mercy. In the evenings, Yaowarat Road is brightly lit, and its many restaurants often become exceptionally busy. If you've ever wondered what bird's nest soup tastes like, here's your chance to find out. Pass through the traffic lights and turn second right onto Plengnam Road, then take a left beside an entrance to Wat Mangkon train station, which for many tourists is the best point of arrival when visiting Chinatown. Beyond the station, look for narrow Soi Itsaranupap, also known as Chakrawat 16, easily identified by the pedestrian crossing leading to it. A little further, on the right, you'll see lion statues guarding the entrance to Wat Mangkon Kamalawat, the largest Chinese Buddhist temple in Bangkok. Return to narrow Soi Itsaranupap, which is lined with stalls and is typical of this part of the city. About 50 meters in, you'll find Leng Buai Ia Shrine, set back to the left. Established in 1658, it is the oldest Chinese shrine in Thailand. Continuing past the stalls brings you back to Yaowarat Road in an area of Chinatown that is said to have the highest density of gold shops anywhere in the world. To cross the road safely, use the pedestrian crossing and walk alongside a local. Soi Itsaranupap, now known as Yaowarat 11 rather than Chakrawat 16, was also called Yaowarat 6 at one point somewhere along its length. It might seem confusing, but not for Bangkok's amazing postal workers. The route, somewhat wider here, soon narrows until it once again becomes little more than a footpath where it intersects with the equally narrow Sampeng Lane. Once the main road through Chinatown, Sampeng Lane is now a firm favourite with bargain hunters and shopaholics. Turn right and walk about 200 metres to where the busy Ratchawong Road is easily identified by its partially effective pedestrian crossing. The route turns right here towards the Grand China Hotel, which has a revolving restaurant on the 25th floor, offering extensive views across the city. Before reaching it, take the first turning left, passing between more shops and stalls, then head left again at the end. In the distance, you can see Bangkok River Park Condominium. The road is narrow and often very busy. About 150 metres along after crossing Sampeng Lane, keep a sharp eye out for a gated path on the right that leads into Wat Chakrawat, also known as the Crocodile Temple. Upon reaching the car park, head right towards the main temple buildings, where signs will guide you to the crocodile enclosures. To exit, continue beside the car park, turning right through the arch at the end onto Chakrawat Road. Over the pedestrian crossing, re-enter Sampeng Lane for the final time. The route soon crosses Ong Ang Canal. Turn left alongside it, passing a selection of restaurants, many of which are Indian. This isn't surprising, as the route is now on the edge of Bangkok's Little India. If you ask locals in the neighbourhood which restaurant is the best, they'll likely direct you to Royal India. Look out for the sign. That said, some of the more modern canal-side restaurants are also quite popular. Where the canal disappears underground, cross into Chao Phraya Sky Park and follow the path which leads to steps up to a garden bridge spanning the river. Just before the steps, turn right beneath the low approach road to Phra Poklau Bridge. Head past the fountain, which never seems to be in working order, to the park's exit. Turn left through the gate towards the Memorial Bridge River Taxi Pier, located almost directly beneath the green iron girder Memorial Bridge. Continue beyond it for about 400 metres to reach Sanam Chai train station, just a few metres from the river across the next canal. You can extend this walk by crossing the river a couple of times, passing Wat Arun, Wat Po, and the Grand Palace on your way to Khao San Road, but perhaps that's an adventure best saved for another day. We've got a video covering that route too, so why not relax at the nearby Floral Cafe, where you can watch it while enjoying some refreshments. Check the description for a link to the video, and be sure to visit our website at goingtobangkok.com for more useful videos and information to make the most of your Bangkok experience.